So this morning I'm cutting dahlias. So here we have some dahlia flowers, and with dahlia flowers, the more flowers you cut, the more flowers the plants will produce. And that's because if you don't cut them off or deadhead them at the very least, the plants will start producing seed, and then they're going to say, oh, well, we've produced seed for the year, so we don't have to make more flowers. And they'll put all their energy into producing seeds instead of more flowers, which is what we want. We want more flowers. So what we're going to do is there's two flowers on this stem. This one isn't open yet, so we're going to leave that one, let that one open. But this one is nice and open. It looks really nice. Can open a little bit more in the center, which it will once it's in the vase, but it's going to be really nice. So what you want to do is come down to the stem here, and you want to cut down as far as you can. So I'm going to cut it right there, right above the leaf. We're going to take our clippers and just cut down as far as we can. There we go. And normally I would have the flower in my other hand, but holding the camera. And these are beautiful, nice big flowers. This is supposed to be labyrinth, but it's actually doesn't look like labyrinth to me, because labyrinth is like orange and this is like white and purple. Still a beautiful flower, but I think the company sent me the wrong tubers, which is pretty common thing to happen. We're gonna cut this one so you can see there's a bud here. And then here's a nice flower. So we're just going to come down as far as we can, cut it off. We're going to let those two that are left on the plant, we're going to let them open up some more. The plant will start producing more buds, and we'll just keep cutting, and we'll get a lot more dahlia flowers. So we've got a lot of dahlia flowers, and I was a bad girl because, as you can see, I did not tie these dahlias up, so they kind of flopped, but they're still doing really good, and I'm still getting a lot of flowers, as you can see over here. I've cut a whole bunch, and in this plant in particular, these flowers are just absolutely amazing. Such a vivid purple, really beautiful, deep blue base purple. So these are going to be really nice in the vase, and I have so many dahlia flowers that I think I'm just going to have to give a bunch of them away. Okay, so now we're going to cut a flower, and I didn't tie these up, and I really should have. So that was my bee. But I'm going to come in and cut the stem as far as I can. Get as long as the stem as possible. And here we have big, beautiful dahlia. Yeah, I love this color. It's really, really pretty. Gorgeous. Nice big flower. So here we have a dahlia flower that I missed that's starting to go over. So we definitely want to cut this one out. There we go. See, the petals just fell off. Should have picked this one a long time ago, but it's planted in the sunflower row, so it was hidden under a leaf, but I just saw it, so I'm going to cut it off. And next year I'm going to plant these down the center pathway of the garden. Look, a bee. See, it's got an open center, so these are good for the bees too. You want to try to get ones that have an open center, and the bees like them too. So this is actually labyrinth. I think this is what labyrinth is supposed to look like, and this is why it's important to write tags on your plants. And let's see, I should have tied this one up because it's kind of leaning over, but it's okay. I'll find the tag, I think, when I dig them up for the fall. But this is Thomas Edison. It's a smaller flower. This plant might be getting shaded out a little bit, that's why the flowers are slightly smaller, but it's got a nice deep purplish crimson color to it. A little bit less of a blue base than the other ones, which I'm not sure what the other ones are because they were supposed to be labyrinth and they're obviously not. But Yeah, this is definitely Thomas Edison. Really nice flower. So you can see where the second bud is forming. So once I cut this stem off, this bud will start to grow and turn into a new flower. Here we go, Thomas Edison. Here we have Beautiful, which is very nice. It's got like a lighter blue base to it. So obviously it's not really blue, but it definitely has a nice blue base to it. Oh, there's a spider in there. So I'm gonna leave this one because it still has a little bit more to open up. And then, but I am gonna cut this one because it's almost fully opened. So I'll just shake the spider off. So we're gonna come down as far as we can, just cut it right off. Here we go. And if you pinch your dahlias back, you'll get longer stems, which is nicer. Like this one has a really nice long stem. So that'll be a really good vase. And here we have another one. And we'll just cut it. Oops. Here we go. Ugh. Here we go. Beautiful flower. We are gonna have a crazy dahlia harvest. Here's another one. Cut it. Beautiful. Boy, my neighbors are gonna be happy with all these dahlia flowers. And I definitely should have tied these up, but everything got away from me. So next year. There's always next year to do a better job. I knew what I should have done. I just kind of didn't do it. And that's totally fine because thank goodness there's always next year. Okay.